Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be.
Welcome back to the cookout. We are here and it is episode 5. Today we will be making green beans 2 ways and barbecue chicken. First, we have to prep our fresh green beans. I think they're so beautiful. You just prep them by snipping off the end and snapping them in half. Next, we're going to wash and skin our potatoes. Be sure to skin your potato away from yourself as not to cut yourself. While I was recording this, I realized we have yet to use a few of these ingredients, so I'm so excited to show you all how I use garlic. Here's our fresh garlic, and the first thing I always do, the only thing I do with garlic in order to use it is paste it. You'll see the pasting process here. It is lengthy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is a lot of camera work, editing work to make it look shorter, but to paste garlic is a little... It's not long, but it's not the shortest thing. However, when you have garlic paste that you made yourself, it amplifies every dish. I could make a whole hour-long video about garlic and salt. However, we're not going to do that. But this is the process of pasting garlic. Next, we're going to go ahead and chop up our onion. I wish I had a better angle for this so you guys could see what I'm doing, but what I'm doing right now is very important. My fingers are up so that I don't cut myself. I'm putting these slits in the onion, and then I'm going to do opposite slits in order to achieve the cube chopped onion. I'm probably saying that so wrong, but you get my drift. I'm sorry for the horrible angle. Now you guys, whatever meat or sausage you have available at your store, you can get it. I love andouille sausage. I love all type of sausages, but I saw andouille first, so I grabbed andouille.
Hey, told me about all your insecurities for what? Drag me like 2 hours to your family's house for what? Said you need some time, but I should stick around for what?
And we have our bacon. You can use whatever bacon of choice you want. This is the bacon that I saw, so this is the bacon that I grabbed.
Getting under my skin, pretty little young thing. Had a nigga convinced, got me too excited. Yeah, you play me.
This part is very important. Make sure that your heat is very low. What we're doing right here is we're rendering the fat from this bacon. If you start your heat really high, it'll seize the bacon up and you cannot get the optimum amount of grease you can get and fat from this bacon. So start your heat very low, bring the bacon up, and you can get all of those wonderful, wonderful juices and fat that we need from the bacon. This is the way we want our bacon to look. We want it cooked all the way through, and we want to be able to hear it when it hits the pan like that. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make sure every piece is crispy because we do not want any floppy pieces of bacon in our green beans. Using the fat that we just rendered from the bacon, we're going to go ahead and cook our andouille sausage in it. This is my favorite part of the process. You guys, all of our flavor is being made right now. All of that fond that we have at the bottom of the pan, all those little black bits, all of that is flavor, and it's going to be so delicious in our smothered green beans. Someone marked the date. This is our first roux that we've made on this channel. You guys, I thought about naming this channel The Roux. That's how important this cooking technique is to me. It's just wonderful. You add flour to a cooking fat or a cooking grease, and then you have this. You have this beautiful, beautiful slurry of fat and flour that pretty much is the basis of a lot of Cajun cooking. The key to a roux is to take your time with it. Continue to stir it. Do not jack your heat up. Go low and slow. After adding our onion to the roux, we're going to just season it on up. You can season it with whatever your heart desires. This is what I had on hand today. We're also going to add our garlic paste at this stage. Here we're going in with the chicken stock. This serves two purposes. One, the chicken stock adds flavor, but it also deglazes the bottom of the pan. There's so much fond at the bottom of that pan. Fond being the brown stuff, if you think it's burnt, or that little brown stuff that accumulates at the bottom of the pan is all the flavor. So we use that to deglaze, and we bring this all up to a boil for about 5 minutes. Once we've done that, we cover the pot and cook for 30 minutes. To go with our green beans, we're just gonna roast up some party wings, some barbecue wings. Season up your wings after you've cleaned them, like you've seen us doing here before. You can season it with whatever you have. This is what I have on hand today. The key to a good party wing, in my opinion, is to roast it properly. You have to put your oven on 400 and roast it. In the meantime, 30 minutes has passed, so we're going to go ahead and add our potatoes to our green beans. When we add our potatoes to the green beans, when you see me do them, we have to make sure that they are covered, so kind of bury them down there. If you can, not if you can, you have to, so they can cook all the way through. And we're going to let the potatoes cook in the pot for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to check them.
Side by side, you could be my baby. When you make it my lady, girl, you amaze me. Ain't gotta do nothing crazy. See, all I want you to do is be my love.
Just like I mentioned to you guys, the roux was very important. The spacing of whatever you're cooking, if you're trying to roast it, is important. If you do not have space, like this much space around each item, you will steam it. We will not have a crunchy chicken. We will have steamed chicken or steamed whatever. A lot of people have that issue when they're trying to roast something. You must have space around every item, more than enough space. Right here, this is me creating just another little tray because I had extra chicken and I didn't want to create another dish. So if you ever don't want to make another dish, you can just do this. But still, yet again, I'm going to make sure there's ample amount of space around each piece of chicken so that air can go around each piece of chicken and it can roast. This is me testing the potato after 15 minutes to make sure it's done, and it is done. The last step for our green beans, for this version of our green beans, is to add back that lovely sausage and bacon. This one is for my non-meat eaters. I didn't want to give you guys nothing. I will get better with giving you meatless options. This is the way I make my green beans for people who don't eat meat. After I salt my water and bring it to a boil, I add our green beans to the pot and then I cover it. And I let that cook for about 5 minutes or so. Not long at all because I want to retain that green color. We drain out the water and then we shock the green beans. You don't see any ice cubes in here because I didn't have any. But shocking the green beans stops the cooking process and it preserves the green color. After we do that, we're just going to add some butter and some cooking oil to our pan. Saute up our onion for a little bit to flavor it, and then we're going to add our green beans to the pot. Season it with our seasonings of choice. I ran out of my garlic that I pasted, so I didn't have any garlic to add to these green beans, but you can add that as well. And then I saute it. I saute it until it's blistered. I like to brown everything. Browning to me equals flavor because that's exactly what it is. So when you see things on this channel, it's not burnt, it's literally just flavored. So you'll see what I'm talking about in one moment.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the...
And here we are. This is when I stopped cooking these, and these are my meatless green beans.
I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I can tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the wave. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the... When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just lap every nigga in a race. I really might tap this nigga on my face. Lil CC, let it slap with the babes. I used to save hoes with a mask in a cave.
So we roasted them and coated them, and I wanted to do this to show you guys if a piece of food doesn't let itself off of a pan, it is not ready. It needs to go back into the oven. These are our wings after some more roasting in the oven. After 1 coat of barbecue sauce, I'm gonna coat them again, roast them off just a little bit more, probably for like another 5 minutes, and then plate them up and serve them.
Really living large, she ain't all with a Mac. When you niggas think it's small in the mall with a rat. Roll with us if you really wanna get it. Go get $500,000 in a Sprinter. Phone ringing, bitches know a big triple. I got the hook up and there really no limit. Dead brokers in you nigga DNA. Ricky Smile is indicated with the J. Little nigga just another state case. Bury my motherfucker Chase Bank, time to bounce. Gotta count on my allowance. You niggas pushing, so I gotta rebound it. The nigga tripping like I got $1 zillion. Got the truck jumping like time when I'm rebound. Then I'm out, and I never talk about it.
And there you have it, barbecue chicken wings and smothered green beans. I didn't plate the other green beans because I wasn't about to eat it, so I didn't want to waste it. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Ask any questions you may have, and y'all already know I'll be back with another episode very soon.
When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just lap every nigga in a race. I really might tap this nigga on my face. Let it slap with the babes. I used to save hoes with a mask in a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money I done gave you.